Hello, and this is going to be another Starcraft 2 replay on Metalopolis for a change. That's kind of a joke, because it seems that all the casts I do happen to be on Metalopolis. Maybe because it's just such a fun word to say. Metalopolis. Although I think I botched it last replay. Anyways, this is going to be against a Protoss opponent, and yes, again, it's going to be a Protoss opponent who gives me a lot of havoc with my fast expand build. I don't want to mislead you to say this is typical. You're going to get mashed every time you do fast expand. In fact, the opposite is true. It usually leads to some pretty easy wins for me. I just figure there's not much point in me putting up videos of where I, get a big economic edge early and then build up a giant force and get EMP medevacs and just run over the Protoss opponents. But that would be the most typical results I get. So I figured I would show you more of the difficulties you can have with this build, and I guess just commentate the little tricks I use to save my own ass. So he does get an early scout on me. One of the early byproducts of this, actually, is when they see that I have no barracks. You won't see it in this match, but a lot of matches, they go running around with probes, looking everywhere for proxy barracks. They're assuming that I'm just building proxy barracks close to their base. One of the advantages of having such a non-standard build as fast expand is people don't know what it is when they see it. What is a one supply depot build? He's actually bringing in a second probe to harass with, I guess. So my original SCV I pulled out is not going to work. So I actually come back with 3 SCVs. A little bit of overkill, but I want to make sure I got this alright. And then once I take off a little bit of damage on their shields, so I'm just slowing this down so you can see the micro. Once I took off a little bit of damage, I sent one back, so now it's just 2 on 2. He's going to focus fire 1, so I'm going to return the focus fire. And as soon as I get that kill, I'm going to run away, because I don't want my nearly dead SCV to die. So you run to the back of your minerals, just try and draw them in, and then there's the trap. Boom, done. So I lost, at most 40 minerals worth of mining time there, where he lost 2 probes and all the minerals they could have been mining and all the scouting they could have been doing. And I don't even think he saw my... No, he never saw my expansion. This guy is really not worried about proxy barracks. He probably thinks, yes, he's going for the standard one supply depot rush. I don't know what he's thinking. But, yeah, this is going to be Chrono Zealot rushing. I've noticed a lot more all-in rushes from Protoss lately. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this actually more common now than the beta? Or is it just that people are reacting to my lack of barracks and switching up to a fast build? Get that door closed! Wham! I slammed that right in his face. Hey, you're scratching my door. Just speed up now. Yeah, so I kind of was late on getting my refinery up just because I was microing all that stupid SCV probe junk. So I don't have a planetary coming up yet. Not too big of a deal because he is whacking at my wall. And I wonder if this actually makes me think of whether I should even be going barracks before planetary always, because I almost want to encourage him to attack my planetary fortress. It seriously makes things a lot easier than having him attack my supply depots. My fortress will get up, but again, it's not going to get much extra mining here. And I'm throwing down the 2nd and 3rd barracks. I gotta watch the auto repair. He's repairing an SCV here. Even if you have auto repair on, you always have to be watching these buildings and make sure you're repairing the one he's focusing. So I got 2 on this supply depot because he's attacking with 2 zealots, and then 1 on this supply depot because he's attacking with 1 zealot. 1 kill for my fortress. It's too bad planetary fortress doesn't have all those different ranks. Sometimes my fortress gets 40 kills plus. So again, didn't take my own advice. I'm not really watching what he's attacking. He did react really well though to the first brain. A lot of Protoss players will be like, oh, I'm getting attacked and I can't get in, so I'll just pull back. But he's like, well, one Marine can't do much damage to me, so he just keeps pulling back when he loses the shields. And now he's almost chopped through my engineering bay. This is totally going to cost me. I do save the engineering bay, but by having to pull all my SCVs there, this supply depot on the left's in trouble. Pulling over one more SCV, he decides to do a little jig. That did not help me at all, and now he breaks in. This sucks. I even have my SCVs, my Marines out of position. Should have got my Marines here so I could retreat them better. And I'm attacking with SCVs of all things. This is not good. He's even got some stalkers out back. One little trick I don't know if you know about, but if you click on a mineral patch with your SCV, he will run through units to get to the mineral patch. He can like phase through units. So here, notice I was attacking the front, and all my SCVs are just clumped up, and they're not really able to get in to attack. So what I did was I took them and I clicked on this mineral patch. And you can watch that way as they walk through units, and then I switched to attacking. And now they're all in range. I even got a nice little surround on this stalker. That's a cool little trick you can use. Another place you can use that is, why did I call down my mule here when I got a fully protected planetary fortress? Oh, there's 270 minerals I really need and didn't get. Another thing is if the Protoss player has like walled off his ramp and he's like completed the wall with his Zealot, just click on the mineral patch within his base, the SCV, and your scout SCV will go right through the Zealot to get into the base. These small battles, you really gotta watch micro, so I'm focus firing him, and at the same time he's focus firing this guy, so I pull back. And once I see he's not switching targets, I just keep running him back, so I get free pot shots. Micro isn't that important in the gigantic battles. I mean, besides the micro of your spell casting and whatnot. But yeah, in these small like 2v3 battles and stuff, it's really important to keep your dead marauders alive. Also, shouldn't leave your dead marauder right in the front line. You should leave them behind your new ones, and that's going to cost me right here. Shit, run away, run away. Oh. And then I ran away this guy wrong. Now I finally get together, put the strong marauder in the front, and go attack. And this is so key for you right now. Every time I have to build a marauder, that's 2 SCVs I'm not getting. And if you look at my income, I was actually down to 9 SCVs at one point. Actually, at one point I had 6 at the beginning of the game. But, I mean, after his rush came in, that killed me pretty bad. I was down to 9 SCVs. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'd still have the 2 bases, so once I get my economy flowing, I'll be ahead of him. But for now, he's ahead of me. I decided just to stack this supply depot just to keep my marauder alive, waiting for the reinforcements. There we go. So again, attacking with my strong one in the front. Oh, you took out my supply depot. It's like you supply cap me, huh? Well, joke's on you, asshole. I don't even have any units. Gotta have more than 12 SCVs to actually get supply cap me. Paying their homage to Manxcare. My emperor. Yeah. Get in there. I actually transferred a few SCVs up top just to balance it a little bit more. And he makes it out, and his Zealot leaves with 1 hit point. Oh, what did I do in a past life to deserve that? That's gotta be karma for something. It was that nickel I stole off my brother's dresser when I was 5 years old, wasn't it? Karma hitting me 25 years later in the form of a 1 hit point Zealot. Everyone gets their comeuppance. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. He's got robotics and 3 gateways he's pumping from, so I guess... Oh yeah, he's got an immortal on the way. give me a break. The one hit point Zila just took another flurry of attacks. What? Minsk? What? How dare you touch my Emperor? That's it. You made this personal now, buddy. That's right, I never abused this corner until you hit Minsk. Now I'm going to abuse this corner and take you out with my high ground advantage. Oh, you just lit the flame in my stomach. I have no idea what that phrase is, but you pissed me off is what I'm trying to say. So, a little metagame here on my part. I know that he knows he's not going to be able to bust me up anymore. My economy is in shape, and I got a lot of Marauders that can beat his gateway units. So I'm immediately switching it up to... Immediately. If I actually start building... Oh, I started starting this too early. There we go. Yeah, see, I switched out from Marauders, and I'm now making Marines. So I'm like, he may try to do a tech switch to Void Race. Same time, I'm starting to build missile turrets. And the way you want to build your missile turrets versus Void Rays is have them on the very outside of your base. See, like on the outer edge, and the outer edge, and the outer edge. You don't want to do it like in your mineral line like you do it for, like, say, Mutalisk or something like that. And the reason is just the way Void Rays work. So I'll get back to that in a second. I am scanning the third base, and then about 10 seconds from now I'm going to decide to scan his base since I know where it's actually located finally. And then I'll see a chrono boosted Stargate, although I'm going to have no idea how many he has. So anyways, the way Void Rays work is, you know, they have that 3 levels of attack, where like the longer they fire, the more powerful their attack becomes. So basically what they usually do is they just come into your, move into your base, attack whatever, like a refinery, just to charge up. And then once they get to that level 3 charge, they're going to be able to massacre your Marines. So this is why you keep your missile turrets in the absolute front, like either to force them to like come around back and you time to get your Marines in position, or to have them charge up. At least if he's going to charge up, he'll be charging up when the missile turret's pegging him off. So I guess I did just scan him there because I just moved all my Marines to the bottom, getting prepared for it. But again, I'm really not expecting this sort of number of Void Rays. It is for them. Little micro mistake here. I should have attacked this weak one, but I don't know. Could have knocked that down to 3. At least I took hit points off of 2 of them. I feel like it's a little bit of a win every time I knock hit points off a Protoss player. The worst thing is when you damage them, but you only damage their shields. It's like, you know, about 15 seconds, that's going to be max shields again. Especially if Void Ray has 100 shields. It's quite a bit.